The reason the world is giving you so much anxiety is because you're not giving yourself peace. Before anything can exist physically, it must first exist on a vibrational level. So many of you are blaming the world and society and the news for how you feel, when you have 100% control over how you feel and what you are experiencing on a day-to-day basis. So let's talk about 3 things that I had to come to terms with in order to change my life. 3 things. These 3 things allow me to have more peace, more love, more joy in my life. And I no longer look to the world to give me what I can give to myself. I no longer allow people, places, or circumstances to dictate how I'm going to feel, because I know that who I am on a vibrational level dictates and determines how I feel and what I'm experiencing in this world. And so if I was to give you one tip, my first tip would be to stop being a victim. Stop being a victim and let's take your power back. Stop being a victim to society and the group think, society think. Everybody thinks the same thing. And if you find yourself thinking like the masses, that's why you have so much anxiety. That's why you're not happy with your life. That's why you're not happy with who you are, because you're thinking like the masses. And it's time for you to tap into your own individual power. And so you guys know that this channel is about personal development. I want to give you tips and tools to help you mind, body, spirit. I want to give you information that's going to help you know more about yourself, because the longest journey that you will ever take is the journey into knowing thyself. It's not about other people. It's not about knowing about the world. It's really about your own personal life journey and life story. And so the first thing I want to say is stop being a victim. Stop acting like you gotta watch the news all day. Stop acting like because ABC News said that the economy is bad and people are poor and suffering, that you have to suffer. I'm just using that as an example. But stop taking the thoughts and the opinions of other people and making that your truth. Stop making it your ultimate or finite truth, because it doesn't have to be so. What do you say about your life? I know I said that on the last video, where I was talking about, who has the pen who has the pen to your book, to your life story. Because we've given away our power, and it's time for you to take your power back. So that's my first step, is stop being a victim. Second thing is, look at yourself as a mirror. The world, people, situations you may face in your life is simply a reflection of how you see yourself, how you think about yourself, what you're saying to yourself on a daily basis. What are you feeding your spirit? What are you feeding your soul? Is it scrolling all day? Is social media what you're feeding is that your spiritual food all week long? And then you wondering why you have anxiety, you can't sleep, you're tired, you think the world is gonna end. Hello, what are you feeding yourself? What are you giving yourself? Are you nourishing yourself? Are you nourishing your mind with positive ideas and positive thoughts? Are you nourishing yourself with, I'm amazing, I'm beautiful, I'm great? Because if you're not, you're going to get more and more and more of what you do not like. You're going to get more and more and more of what you're consuming on your phone every single day. And I'm using this as an example because most of us are attached and tied to these phones. But if this is your spiritual food and it's not what you desire your life to be, that's exactly what you're going to experience. Okay? So imagine this is a mirror. All right, so this is my mirror. In my mirror, I'm going to see myself. Hey, self. And I'm going to see myself with my right hand up. And oftentimes, or many times, you guys are looking at this and saying, man, why is my hand up? Why do I keep meeting the same people over and over again? Why is it, like, what is going on? Why can't you change, mirror? Why can't you change? You're demanding change. When really, if this is my reflection, if I want the reflection to change, what do I have to do? Touch my nose. Now, my reflection shows me touching my nose. Doing this to my hair. Now my reflection shows what I'm doing. So if you want change, you have to be the change that you seek. If you want things to change on the day-to-day, you have to be the change that you seek, which plays into you not being a victim. You know, sometimes I think we like being a victim. Anybody out there? It feels so good to be like, guess what he did to me? He did this and that. Guess what she did to me? She did this and that. Guess what the job did to me? They did this and that. People. I've been talking to my son about this because I don't know if I should say this on camera, but he's been going through some things on his job, and he loves coming in and telling me, you know, they did this, they did that, and they didn't do this. And I said, why are you letting these people control you emotionally? Why are you reacting and giving all your power away to these people? Why are you doing that? So I'm going to ask you the same thing. Why are you giving so much of your joy, so much of your smile, your laughter, your peace, your energy to things that are not serving you, to things and people that are not benefiting you? Why are you doing it? Why are you doing it? Why? So number 3 tip I want to say is, for most of you, you're going to have to start with one belief. Oftentimes, especially if you're on the rabbit hole of personal development information or motivational content, you get all excited when you hear something good and you want to change your life, and you try to change everything all at the same time. No. Don't do that. You can't go 0 to 100 whenever you're trying to level up in life. I have learned that myself personally, and I have failed, so you don't have to. I want to encourage you to start with one belief. What is one thing that you can start with today to make a better decision about one item in your life? So is it, you know what, I'm going to stop waking up in the morning and watching the news. Instead, I'm going to listen to a positive podcast, or I'm going to read a positive quote. That may be your one thing. What is one thing you can do? Your one thing might be, I am not going to complain today. Every time I think about complaining or how I'm frustrated about X, Y, and Z, I'm going to replace that with, you know what? I am with a gratitude statement. I'm so thankful for, I'm so happy that. And what that's going to do is, over time, it's going to help shift you vibrationally. Because it's not simply about the words. I'm not trying to just get you to change your words. It has to be a shift and a change in your attitude. It has to be a shift and a change in your core belief. It has to be a shift and a change in your subconscious, because that will result in permanent change. If you think you're going to manipulate the universe and just put these fancy quotes, oh, now I'm happy every day, that's not going to work, and you're not going to be able to sustain that. Ask me how I know. Okay, been there, done that. You have to be authentically true with yourself. And that is what I have to say to you all today. Thank you for watching my channel. If this is your first time, make sure you click the subscribe button. And if you watch me every single week, as I always say, thank you. I love y'all. Peace. You can do it. You can do it. Believe in yourself. Love in yourself. I truly believe that you can do it. All right. Peace out, y'all.